You know why you're here. I know why you're here. Let's just cut to the chase. My bags. So here are my two most frequently used bags. I hang them right in front of the door so that I have easy access to them all the time, constantly. So one thing that you should know about me is that I am a bit of a hoarder. I really love to be prepared. I like to be the girl who always has what you need. Breath mint, I got you. Medication, I'm here. Tampon, don't even worry about it. I like to be that person. And because of that, I carry quite a lot. Cass, my partner, constantly jokes that my bags are like Hermione Grangers because I just stuff so much shit inside and it feels very much never ending. I honestly used tote bags for years before I finally upgraded to an actual real handbag. Even when I was in middle school, I very rarely used backpacks, which looking back at it retroactively was probably horrible for my shoulders. But now tote bags are no longer a go because I prioritize compartments, zippers, and openings and things of that nature more than anything, which I know is contrary to this flower bag because it has no compartments and it's just 5 or really 4, actually really 3 functional petals at the bottom. But I consider the separate compartments that I put separate things into. Without further ado, let's talk about my bags. So this floral bag, I actually got when I was in Vietnam at a night market in Dalat. I believe it was $6, which I thought was a steal. And the seller told me that it was hand crocheted and one of a kind. I'm not sure how much I believe. Maybe it is hand crocheted, but then I saw a ton of sellers on TikTok shop selling it in Vietnam. So I don't know how unique and one of a kind it is. It feels incredibly high quality. I love the material and I feel like it just goes with any outfit. A lot of whimsy and a lot of character. So I love it. I know it looks really impractical, but it actually fits so much. This is my other daily bag. If you've ever watched any of my vlogs, you know that I got it from TikTok shop. The perfect size for everyday use. It's small, she's compact. Honestly, she looks a bit overwhelming right now because of all of the charms. I want to say I did not put these charms on. I only wanted one on the bag, but for some reason, Cass decided to literally put every single charm on at once. I told Cass that it looked really overwhelming, but they insisted that it looked cute, and I just haven't had the patience to take off any of the charms myself. I do carry it around just with all of these charms, and now I'm attached to all of the charms on the bag, and they have sentimental value to me, so I guess they'll just never come off. I got this bag for like $6 or $7. Because I'm so rough with my bags, I intentionally don't invest way too much money in them, especially because, I don't know, I feel like I tend to buy the cheapest version of something, and then I try out the cheap version of it, and then if I end up using that item consistently, that is the only time I will upgrade. It's worked for me so far. So some of the charms on the outside of the bag. This is a Polaroid of Cass and Chicken. I managed to get this photo frame at the Rilakuma store in Japan, and I absolutely love it. This Labubu was kindly gifted to me by my Kim. I love it so much, my Kim. Thank you. It is so adorable, and now they're a very hot commodity, so I'm very grateful to have one. I feel like Americans don't care about Labubus as much, but people in Asia, they were all over this. We pulled a frog sunny angel, and Cass was like, you have to put this on display. So Cass clipped it to my purse, and his little strawberry man who's drooling, and I love him. On every single one of my bags, I always have a hair clip because long-haired girlies know you be sweating hot. It gets real hot. Those are my two daily bags. When I'm wanting something small when I travel, I always gravitate towards this beautiful mustard yellow little pack. And she's so convenient and so lovely, and obviously you can just adjust her whatever height that you want. She looks small, but she is extremely mighty. She fits my huge hydro flask. This bag I actually got when I was at Disney World. I was wandering around Epcot and I wandered through Japan, like the Japanese villa, and this bag was just there. And I was like, oh my God, I desperately need this. And I was right, I did desperately need it. I kept so much in there that it actually ripped after 2 to 3 years of use. So I need to get it mended. And then when I'm working or when I'm going to the airport, this is the bag that I bring. It's from the brand Analog, and this bag was handmade by a Singaporean bag maker. Really wonderful quality. I've carried it all over the world. She has so many compartments in her, and the best part is that there's even an area for just your hydro flask or whatever water bottle that you may have. So not only can you fit your laptop in it, you can also fit your water bottle. But those are my most frequently used bags. And inside all of those bags, this is what I will have in them at at any given time. Like, I will always have these on me. I'm a pouch girly. I like to have many pouches filled with many things. First things first, I love a clear pouch to be able to see everything that I have inside. And this is just my most basic makeup kit. If I needed to do my face beat from scratch, I would be able to do it with this. I have a lot of delusions of what if I'm on the road somewhere and I need to beat my face immediately to go to an event. It's never happened, but just in case it does, I'm prepared. So I keep all the basic things in it. Concealer, a blush, a travel size tear cushion, a lash glue, one of my favorite eye glitters, a brow pencil, scissors, a liner, and a wrinkle lip essence plumper. And then I'll usually keep a little compact with lashes and a mirror. This is a little emergency pouch that I have. Another clear plastic Sanrio pouch that I was able to get in Japan, and it's the perfect size. I always carry around a lighter, especially like wind resistant ones. I always carry around motion sickness medication. If you suffer, you understand. You never know when you need to take off your makeup, so I have a little makeup removing cleansing gel right here. You never know when you need to hide a pimple. I also always carry pimple pouches around. I always need a lip product. I love that this is in my emergency compartment rather than my makeup bag. I feel like lip products are what I retouch the most. I put it in the most convenient little pouch so that I don't have to dig through the rest of my makeup products. I also always carry eye drops around because if you get dry eyes, you understand. The most important things that I bring with me, a little mini travel-sized tiger balm along with a yarrow. I don't want to mispronounce that, but it is an inhaler. Oh my god. These are I'm recovering from sickness right now, and this that just brought me back to life. That's incredible. As someone who gets incredibly carsick, you need to get yourself one of them. It is the feeling of eating wasabi, but just that nose smell, which I know doesn't sound that pleasant, but I promise you, it is heavenly. Tiger balm is just an ointment. If you deal with migraines or headaches like I do, it's really convenient to have around just in case you want to apply some to your temples or just to the tip of your nose to help alleviate that pain. If I could only bring one thing with me to a deserted island, it would be this, or a gun. I would not want to be alone. I also have a ton of tiny little hair ties. There's nothing I hate more than needing a hair tie and not having one. Once again, people with long hair, you understand. This, I don't keep in a pouch. I usually just keep loose because I feel like when I need it, it's usually a horrific emergency situation. So I like it just free floating in my bag so I can just reach in and be like, oh, it's the Tide stick. You have no idea how many people I have saved with this Tide stick. You always want to be the person that has the Tide stick. If you enjoy validation and appreciation, bring a Tide stick with you. I also always have many masks floating around in my bag. When I have a cold, I don't want anyone else to get the sickness that I have, so I have a couple of K95s always with me. Also, sometimes bitches be nasty. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're in an airplane, someone's coughing so horrifically and so badly, and you're like, wow, I really don't want to breathe the same air as you. Slip on that mask. Also, if you're just feeling hideous that day, mask, great thing to have on. It's fantastic. Also, usually if I notice that someone is masked indoors, just to, you know, respect their personal space, I will also put on a mask. Ooh, one thing about me, I'm gonna have a hand wipe. I got this habit specifically from being in Vietnam. If you ever travel there and you see that they place hand towels on your table, they are likely charging you for them. Could I spare the literal 5 cents that it costs? Yes. My cousin, every time I would reach for a towel, would like slap my hand, be like, no! Use this one! And usually I will either bring a pack around, or if, you know, for example, an airline like Swiss Airlines has a little towel, I will also just take it and keep it with me because why not? You never know. You may need a little towel, you know, maybe to clean up the table or to clean up your hands. You never know. My wallet. Let's get into her. She's so cute. She's so precious to me. This is a Sanrio wallet from Loungefly. Also, one thing you should know about me, I just have lashes everywhere. If you ever come into my home, you're gonna find a lash. Cass kindly gifted me this wallet because while in the Incheon airport in Seoul 2 or 3 years ago during a layover, I lost my wallet along with all my money and all my cards while traveling. Someone stole it, unfortunately, and I was so sad after that I ended up not even buying myself a new wallet for 6 months. Cass surprised me with a wallet one day, and it was from the Sanrio Loungefly collection, which was so sweet of them. It is the perfect wallet. I have a couple of charms on it. Keychain Cass kindly just gifted me on Valentine's Day, and this charm was one that I bought in Vietnam, my most recent trip, and yes, she's been very kind to me. We got all my cards, we got cash, different currencies, we got Japanese money, we got Vietnamese money. This is the inside of the wallet. It's just super cute, and it just sparks me so much joy. I remember when Cass bought bought me this wallet, I literally yelled at them. I was like, this is way too expensive. How dare you buy me this? I think it's like $40. And I've used it for years and years and years. So I'm sorry that I scolded you at the time, honey. You were right. I did need the wallet and I do love it. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Another thing that I always have in my bags, a plastic bag. Zach, why do you always keep a plastic bag? And why is it so big? Like I've already established, I get motion sick easily and very often. Basically, anytime I enter a vehicle, I get motion sick. So the threat of throwing up in a car, it's always there. It's always looming and it's always present. The few times where I have not had a bag on me have ended disastrously. I've had to throw up into coffee cups before. I've had to chug drinks in order to throw up in the drink receptacle before. I've thrown up in my own shirt before. Literally wore like flashbacks. So I've learned my lesson and now I just keep that thing on me, aka a plastic bag to throw up in. I also always keep a snack. I typically really love like a senbei cracker. They are so yummy and so delicious. They're sweet but savory. The perfect umami. Or I like to keep some kind of candy. I also always keep a portable charger because I feel like someone's phone is always dying. You never how to phrase this. Listen, you always need a portable charger. Also, I always carry a glasses case with me, which usually has my glasses along with contact lens case and contact solution because I get really dry eyes and sometimes I need to switch out. I know it seems like a lot, but that all fits in here. And then last but not least, a journal and a pen. I have been trying to journal a lot more frequently and I find that just having something small and compact, like a chicken barging in. He thinks he owns this place. When I'm too lazy to write anything, I try to just scrapbook and I try to just place different things. Do any of you guys also overstuff your bag? Please tell me. I would love to know. That concludes the what's in my bag tour. Hopefully there'll be more trends like this to hop onto. See you guys in the next one. Bye!